Do ionic foot baths really work at detoxifying the body? The short answer is probably not. The body has a very specific way of detoxifying that involves the lymphatic system, the kidneys, the liver, the gut, the skin, the lungs, and we don't generally detoxify from the bottom of our feet. These machines claim that when you put your feet into these baths, their baths are filled with salt water, and an electrode is passed through the salt water. Ions are produced that are able to pull toxins from the bottom of the feet, heavy metals, different pollutants, different chemicals, and this is what creates that browning effect of the water. However, studies looking at this have found that the water will change its color whether your feet are in there or not, and this is primarily due to the chemical reaction that's happening between the electrode and the minerals that are in the water. A recent article summarizing all the studies that are out there and the different ionic foot baths on the market found that there was no credible evidence that any of these machines were pulling toxins or heavy metals from the body. However, there was one interesting study that showed that after 12 weeks of twice weekly use, blood levels of aluminum were lower than baseline compared to people who used the machine and those who didn't. Levels of arsenic, lead, cadmium, and mercury were not decreased. And I actually have a personal anecdote that can potentially confirm this study. When I was working in California, we had a machine called an oligoscan that was a laser device that shot a laser into your tissue and was able to measure average heavy metal amounts based on the information it was getting that was refracted back from the laser. And this could give you an average amount of potential minerals as well as heavy metals in the body. Every time I did this machine, it would give me rough estimates of mercury, lead, cadmium, and aluminum, and my aluminum levels were always high. And I would measure this pretty consistently once a month, and my aluminum levels were high, and they were continuing to increase. This may have been due to many factors in the environment in California, but for whatever reason, I was never able to lower my levels of aluminum. I tried different detox and drainage techniques. I tried different chelators, different IVs. Nothing was actually able to lower my aluminum amounts, except the one time I did an ionic foot bath and measured my levels of aluminum afterwards. After just 2 rounds of ionic foot bath, I retested my oligoscan and my aluminum levels had finally dropped. And this is pretty exciting because I had tried everything to lower my aluminum levels, nothing was working. So I can potentially confirm that ionic foot baths can potentially lower aluminum levels in the body. Do you have any personal experiences with ionic foot baths? Let me know in the comments below.